Hey, everybody. Dr. Jeff Riggenbaugh back here with you on another Tips Tuesday, where I bring you a tip for dealing with the difficult people in your life. This free social media series is based upon the content from my new book and coaching program, Disarming High Conflict Personalities, where I come to you each and every Tuesday and I give you a tip or two or three for dealing with the different types of difficult people you have in your life. We have covered the bully and the con artist, and now we're moving on to our third type of difficult person, which is the drama mama. And today's tip has to do with noticing the drama mamas in your life, or the potential drama mamas, sooner. And so we're going to give you 3 red flags that you may be dealing with the drama mama. Obviously, if that's, we're talking about sexually promiscuous behavior and all of this extreme sort of stuff, well, that's beyond what we're talking about today. Whenever we talk about red flags, we're looking at what are some things you might not notice that might not be so obvious, but if you knew to pay attention to, you could catch them sooner. So 3 red flags today has to do with 3 red flags for identifying the drama mama. The first thing to look for, red flag number 1, is there an overemphasis on physical appearance? Is there a preoccupation with physical appearance? So this is really the number 1 strategy of drama mamas. It has to do with using physical appearance to bring attention to themselves. If you've seen any of this material before, the copy of the book, you know that is the bottom line for the drama mama, is to bring attention to themselves, and physical appearance is strategy number 1 for doing that. So we're looking for things like their dress. What are they wearing? Now, a lot of people may sort of dress trendy or always keep up with the latest fashion style or those kinds of things. But they may just like to do that. That may just be an interest for them. And so again, we have degrees here of each. But really what we're looking at here is do they emphasize it? Do they always talk about it? Or are they referencing themselves? We see this in bullies and people with more narcissistic personalities as well. That sort of maybe you've heard the term narcissistic fishing, so that fishing for compliments from other people. Because for the bully, as well as for the drama mama, it's about image and how they're perceived. So not only do they have the latest, the biggest hat at the party, or, all of these, multiple accessories, or whatever the case may be, they're going to talk about it. They're going to mention it. They're going to, I picked up these boots last night, but now that I'm wearing them, I'm just not sure that I like them. What do you think? So they're inviting you to give your opinion about their physical appearance. So red flag number 1, a real emphasis on physical appearance. And by the way, it's not just theirs, it's yours. This sounds a bit shallow, but in extreme forms, this is a shallow group of people. This is part of what makes them difficult. But one sort of manifestation of shallow for this group in particular has to do with the overemphasis on physical attractiveness. So the reality is, however attractive they perceive you to be, the more worth, the more value, frankly, that you have in their eyes. So are they mentioning stuff about you? And, maybe it's just small early on. Maybe it's a constant. And again, we're talking about ongoing here. This isn't just a one-time compliment of your physical appearance, or is that a new jacket you've got? That looks nice, or kind of thing. But is this a pattern? Is there frequency with them commenting on? Maybe it's your eyes. Maybe it's your smile one week. Whatever the case may be. So if it's your friend and you're just kind of walking down the hallway at break, are they always referencing, oh, he's hot? Or... And again, not just once, but is there frequent attention paid to other people's physical attractiveness? So that's number 1. Do they have an overemphasis on physical attractiveness? Red flag number 2 has to do with really paying attention to their nonverbals. This group of people really is very demonstrative. Their facial expressions, really pay attention. Do they talk with their hands? How often are they using gestures? I was interviewing a potential candidate one time, and I actually started tallying. It got a little bit humorous, and I counted 7 times that this applicant actually stood up from her chair in the middle of the interview. Okay, because words aren't enough to express themselves for this group of folks. So really look for that overly demonstrative. Look for the nonverbals, the vivid facial expressions, these kinds of things. Red flag number 3 has to do with just their ability to exaggerate is maybe one way to put it. Look for their tendency to exaggerate. These are the people that are always telling the fish stories, and maybe they're exaggerating their claims in this area or that area. Or these are the people that at the water cooler, they're always breaking news. They've always got to have something, the news scoop that you haven't heard of, that you'll pay attention to them and listen to it. In school, these are the kids that always have to be the class clown. I can't focus on my task at hand. I got to have, little Johnny and Susie and Jill, all three laughing, cracking up around me. Because if they're noticing me, that's what gives me value. Again, with this group, it's all about being noticed. And we see this dramatic sort of stuff going on around them, and that's created all out of their different strategies to be noticed. So there are 3 red flags you might be dealing with a drama mama. Overemphasis on physical appearance, sort of the non-verbals, very demonstrative, very vivid, these kinds of things. And then number 3, a tendency to exaggerate. If you want all of the rest of the top red flags for dealing with drama mamas, you'll have to pick up the book. If you haven't picked up your tip sheet, go ahead and click the link below and get your top 10 tips for dealing with the drama mamas in your life. And you can go ahead and pick up a copy of the book there as well. Hope these tips have been helpful for you. Hope everybody has a great week, and we'll see you next Tuesday. Bye for now.